What is going on, guys? We're all done hating on Battlefront, right? Okay, I can make this video now. I love this fucking game. Alright. I know, microtransactions and stuff may, play a factor in your decision in buying this game. If you like this game, if the game is good in your opinion. But there is no question that this gameplay in this game is very similar to the original Battlefront. And it's very fun, in my opinion at least. The third-person gunplay and gameplay is so reminiscent of the old game. The visuals are absolutely stunning. The differences in maps and variety and eras you can play, it's everything I could have wanted. I wish the first game was this game. And then we wouldn't have needed this if the first game was this game. It's so incredible. It's absolutely incredible. Clones versus droids, Empire versus Rebels, First Order versus, the Alliance, or Rebel Alliance, I think is what it's called. It's awesome. There's so many different characters and so many different things that you can play as. There's a lot of unique options for loadouts and stuff, a little bit more than it would have been in the previous games, so obviously that keeps it a little fresh and stuff. Obviously, I'm not looking at the fact that you can buy and pay your way to a better loadout. I don't want to talk about that. I just want to talk about what they can do to add monetization back, like microtransactions back into this game without upsetting the community, because in my opinion, I think microtransactions shouldn't be about making somebody better at the game or giving somebody an advantage over another player. I think it should be more of letting them stand out because they support the franchise, they're supporting the game, they're supporting, future free DLC. I don't think there's any shame in running around in a cool ass suit of armor that you paid some dollar for, knowing that in the end it's going towards the free content that's going to come, because this game is no doubt expensive. There's no way that you could produce visuals on this level with a game this scale without having a huge budget, right? This game must cost a fortune to make. So microtransactions are a nice way of fixing that, and I just think if that was the case, if they made it so you could have some cool paint on your armor or, weapon camouflages and stuff like that, which would really be unique. I think there's a ton of stuff you could do with the clones and the droids especially. The Rebels, I think playing as different races and stuff like you could in the original Battlefront. Well, not the original Battlefront, but the Battlefront before this one. You could change your head and be different characters and stuff. That would be really cool, and they should definitely bring that back, as a microtransaction option. I don't think, and I do not want loot crates anymore in these games. I hate loot crates. I've never been a fan of them. I used to dabble in the CSGO, but the CSGO ones are all cosmetic. They don't really change anything. All loot crates that I don't like that are in games are like the ones in the modern Call of Duties and stuff, which add new weapons into the game. You have to pay money to get these weapons. It's an insane concept. It's like DLC without actually getting the content. You have to pay, and somebody might pay $5 and get that DLC weapon, and somebody might spend like 60 and not get that DLC. Like, you see, that just doesn't make sense to me. I think it should be cosmetic. I don't know. We're getting on a tangent here. I really like this game. Camino as a map is fantastic. I'm just going to play some highlights and just look at the map, soak it up. The game is incredibly gorgeous. Look, you see the Separatist ships jumping around on Camino in the background while you're having a fight in the foreground, and there's rain going on, and there's dudes flying around in fighter ships, and it's absolutely incredible. I think that this game deserves way more credit than it's been getting, just because, yeah, they made a poor decision on the part of making these star cards pay. You have to pay to get it. I don't know why they would do such a thing. I know why, but in hindsight, it's like, why? The community is definitely gonna hate that. It makes no sense, and they just ruined a really good project, from the get-go. But hopefully, people will look past that and actually just play the game and see what it is for what it is. It's fantastic. I mean, I never thought I'd say that. You guys know I hated on the first Battlefront. I played maybe like I remember playing the beta, and I played a couple hours into the normal game, but I spent 120 on it, and I regretted that purchase, So I was scared going into this one. I played the free trial. I'm still on the free trial, and I'm going to go play it until free trial's out, and I'm going to buy the game, and then I'm just going to keep playing. So I liked it. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Peace.
Whoever that is, we'll take the help. Targeting grenade. We're at the east landing pad. Strategic control circuit. Minimal damage.
I was a terror since the public school era. Bathroom passes, cutting classes, squeezing asses. Smoking blunts was a daily routine since 13. A chubby nigga on the scene. I used to have the tray deuce and the deuce in my bubble goose. Now I got the Mac in my knapsack, lounging black, smoking sacks up in axe and sidekicks with my sidekicks, rocking fly kicks.